A group of US senators have introduced a legislation to impose sanctions on the Taliban and also sought a report from the Secretary of State about his assessment of the role of Pakistan in supporting the Islamist group over the years. Meanwhile, top Pentagon officials told Congress that the Afghan army's sudden collapse caught them off guard as they acknowledged miscalculations in America's longest war.
A group of 22 Republican senators led by Jim Risch on Tuesday introduced a legislation to impose sanctions on the Taliban government in Afghanistan and also on the foreign governments that support it, seeking a report from US Secretary of State Antony Blinken about his assessment of the role of Pakistan in supporting the Taliban from 2001 to 2020. It is believed Pakistan enjoys considerable influence with the Taliban, and the legislation also seeks to look into reports of Islamabad's support for Taliban offensive against Afghan resistance in Panjshir Valley. Meanwhile, US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin told Congress on Tuesday that the Afghan army's sudden collapse caught the Pentagon off guard as he acknowledged miscalculations in America's longest war. Top US General Mark Milley also said the United States missed warning signs about the coming failure of leadership and will in its Afghan allies that ultimately led to their collapse and Kabul's takeover on August 15.
We helped build a state, Mr. Chairman, but we could not forge a nation. The fact that the Afghan army that we and our partners trained simply melted away, in many cases without firing a shot, took us all by surprise, and it would be dishonest to claim otherwise. We need to consider some uncomfortable truths. That we didn't fully comprehend the depth of corruption and poor leadership in the senior ranks.
The hearing follows similar questionings 2 weeks ago that saw US Secretary of State Antony Blinken staunchly defending President Joe Biden's administration even as he faced calls for his resignation.